If you've ever given a client WordPress login access and instantly thought, okay, what are they going to break first? This episode is for you because WordPress roles are messy. Editor can still get into places they shouldn't. Admin can blow up your whole site in 2 clicks. And the usual fixes are either babysitting forever or paying for a huge membership plugin, even if all you really need is to lock down a page or hide a few dangerous menus. Today, I'm talking about AAM Advanced Access Manager. It's an access control plugin for WordPress, and it's currently on a lifetime deal on AppSumo. And I'll be clear, this is about permissions and restrictions, not a full payment system like a full membership platform. But if your goal is client-proof the dashboard or protect a page, it can be a game changer. All right, no long setup. Let me show you the wow moment first. Picture a client. Let's call him Chaos Carl. Carl needs to write blog posts. Carl does not need access to plugins, settings, tools, anything that can wreck your site. With AAM, you can do this fast. You open AAM inside your WordPress dashboard. You select the role Carl uses, let's say editor. Then you go to backend menu. AAM shows you the entire WordPress admin sidebar, posts, pages, media, plugins, settings, all of it. Now you just restrict what you don't want Carl to see. Restrict plugins, restrict settings, restrict tools, save. And here's the key part. AAM lets you test. You can switch into a user account to preview what they see, so you're not guessing. When you switch into Carl's view, those menus are gone. The dashboard looks clean, controlled, and way harder to mess up. That alone can save you from the classic 7 a.m. email, help, the site is down. Next, protecting a specific page. Let's say you have a private files page, downloads, resources, a client portal, something like that, and you don't want random visitors accessing it directly. In AAM, you can set URL access rules. You add the URL or path, like files, and decide what happens when someone without access tries to visit. For example, you can block visitors who aren't logged in and redirect them to a sales page, a sign-up page, or a request access page. So instead of people stumbling into something they shouldn't see, they get routed exactly where you want them to go, without installing a giant membership suite just to protect one page. Again, quick clarification. AAM isn't processing payments by itself, but for access control and redirects, it's very effective. Let's do honest talk, because this tool is not for everyone. If you run a simple personal blog and you're the only user, you can probably skip this. But if you build WordPress sites for clients, run a small agency, have a VA or intern logging in, manage multiple authors, or you just need tighter control than editor versus admin, then AAM can pay for itself quickly by preventing mistakes and reducing support headaches. Pros: 1. Real client proofing. Hiding plugins and settings is huge. 2. Granular control. You can get very specific with what different roles can see and do. 3. Strong value if the lifetime deal fits your situation, especially if you're tired of monthly subscriptions. Cons: 1. Learning curve. There are a lot of options. It's powerful, but you'll want to take 20-30 minutes to learn the layout. 2. You can lock yourself out if you're reckless. So here's my rule. Test on staging if you can, and always keep at least one trusted admin account that you don't edit. Also, AppSumo tiers usually depend on how many sites you can activate on. So if you manage multiple client sites, double-check the tier you choose. Final verdict. If you want more control over who can access what in WordPress without paying for a massive membership plugin, you should absolutely look at AAM. If you want to check out the lifetime deal, I've put the AppSumo link in the show notes. Disclosure: it is an affiliate link, which supports the podcast at no extra cost to you. My recommendation: install it on a sandbox or staging site first, hide plugins and settings from an editor role, test it with the user switch, and you'll know in 10 minutes if it solves your problem. Thanks for listening. If you want more quick, practical WordPress workflows for client proofing and security, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode.